Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 New York Mets.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And now here's the starting nine for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Nolan Ryan gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And I'm looking down there at the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. The thing about Travis, not a big guy, and he's had some injuries along the way. But if he can stay healthy, he's got a great pitching staff to catch.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Atlanta, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. Lays off 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
And the changeup is way low that time. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Set to deliver on 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Walker ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Number 32 is there, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Braves nothing, Mets coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Into the box now, David Lee. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, David Lee.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
fakes his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder, Gary Cox.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Cox. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Now the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ready on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Standing in now, number 3.
Number 3.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kemp waits on it. And that's the third out. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Mets have an early 1-0 lead. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Freddie Freeman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot. For him, that is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Grounded down the third baseline. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Left fielder number 22, Nick Markakis.
Into the box, Nick Markakis, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Tyler Flowers.
So stepping in, Tyler Flowers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. In the dirt here. Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Atlanta. It remains 1-0. Digging in now, number 2. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kemp going back. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark.
First baseman,
Nate Walker
32.
has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Striding in, number 32. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. This one's flared out toward left. Markakis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Batting 8th, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. From the belt, the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here it comes, 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets strand one. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick. Dansby Swanson is the first to bat in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Set to deal on 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Greg Maddux started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. Ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee moves over, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now, Nolan Ryan. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Nolan Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, David Lee. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. David Lee has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
1 out and a runner on third. And that's over. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Lee. First pitch of the at bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Clearly they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Phillips comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And this is fouled at the plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Striding in once again, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swinging a soft liner, and Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Oh, that's the one you're talking to yourself. Sit down, ball. Sit down, ball. Just a little blooper to center, and it fell in.
Matt Kemp.
Standing in now, Matt Kemp, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. From the belt, the pitch, and that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Goodness gracious, Matt. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 3.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, number 2. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hard on the ground towards short, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 2 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Nate Walker. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 3-0 now. Number 32 waits on deck. Here's the 3-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second.
Into the box, number 32, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Stepping into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. A dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8-hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather? Or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hack.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. The Mets lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Nick Markakis. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
1-2, here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Cox going back on it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
The pitcher,
standing in now, Greg
Greg
Maddux.
Maddux.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. d'Arnaud gathers it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
One and one, here it comes. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee ranging back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Ryan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nolan Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, David Lee.
Digging in once again, David Lee. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. Gone off the apple. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Mets a 4-2 lead. Into the box now, Michael Lee. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow roller left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. Mets out in front, 4-2. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Digging in once again, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman,
that was a quick
5.
release right there from the second baseman.
Freeman.
Very easily could have been an infield hit, but he erased any hopes of that with a good athletic throw.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Josh Collmenter is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Josh Collmenter.
Ready once again, number 2. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 2.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Digging in and looking for more, Nate Walker. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Weekly hit to third. He's got to hurry, and a rather easy first out.
Now batting, number 32.
Digging in to try it again. Number 32. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Grounded out. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 2-2 offering. Little dribbler back at him. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
The pitcher, number 30, Nolan Ryan.
Ready for another chance? Nolan Ryan. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Second and third, 2 away. And there's ball 2 now. Mentor pauses. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Standing in now, David Lee. And he lays off there 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
2 out with the man at first. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead this one 6-2. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. So here's Matt Kemp now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Here comes the 1-0. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Nobody out, runner on first. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Striding in once again, Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Now at the plate, Gary Cox will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Gary Cox.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Matthews ranging into the outfield. 1 down.
The right
Hey,
fielder,
every
number 8.
pitcher loves to get quick
Michael
outs, right? How about
Lee.
that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
At the plate, Michael Lee. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Into the box, number 3.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Matthews camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, number 2.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 2. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Cole Mentor pauses. Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And it misses. 3-1 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Lee is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
Into the box now, Nate Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. On the ground to the left side. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Mets 7 and the Braves 2. Luis Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Luis Rodriguez.
Chipper Jones is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. In there, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss by Chipper, and he's set down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's Ender Inciarte, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Cox sprinting after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Second baseman number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First offering on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Eddie Matthews would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit down the. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Into the box, Eddie Matthews. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try it again. 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. The next 3-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Chaz Roe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Chaz Roe.
Ready for another shot now. Number 32. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Number 32.
And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And the pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 32 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud,
as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field.
Markakis has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 22, Luis Rodriguez.
Neil Walker will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away.
Walker.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here it comes, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Set to deal on 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, David Lee, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. They're on top 7-2. Number 4 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 4.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Freeman.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1 as he misses with the slurve there. The 2-1 on its way. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck is Nick Markakis. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in now, Nick Markakis. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Nolan Ryan earns his first win of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.